Hi guys, welcome to another video of retro mini brands. Yes, do you like my nightie? It's a new one. Anyway, got my tools. The last one, what did we do? We did fashion. That's my least favorite, only because I don't get as many items. This one I get more items. This one's cool. We get about 5 cool things. Well, we've already know that we've got my floppy disk. So, is there anything better than that? For me, not really. That's all I wanted. I kept persisting with buying them. So I've got a few there. Because I thought that basically I was going to get, I don't know, like many balls ago. Many balls ago, I thought I was going to get a floppy disk. This conversation just, if you really look into it poetically, you could really twist that. Anyway, we're not. Rest day. Welcome to my rest day. Cam from Tasmania. I love it, but you're so cheeky. We've already got the Christmas card, but guess what? Sir, we've got one coming your way, but mine, I do them on I send them on the 1st of December. I'm a bit of a square, but thank you for getting it early. I'm super excited. It's going under the tree when the tree gets put up, but that also happens around the 1st of December. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. You're so much like me then, because this is what I live for, the holidays of things, you know. Even Halloween, even though I've only got the starbursts that I feel safe to ingest, because as I was kindly reminded by 2 carers, Sir and the other one, I forgive her though, because she took me to Kmart yesterday, and guess what I found that I've been looking for 2 years. This is the 3rd year. It would have been 3 years if I didn't get it. A white cardigan. Dorky, I know, but I needed a white cardigan. After doing my wardrobe, I was like, I'm missing a white cardigan. Didn't even bother putting it on the list, because after 2 years of looking, I gave up. So my carer turned up with a white cardigan. I was like, love it, love it. She's like, oh, it's from Kmart. I'm like, what? I was there last night. I told her that I did all my wardrobe, and Sarah and I went through everything, and oh my goodness, that I'd gone to Kmart. I got a bunch of stuff to fill the gaps of basics, you know. And I was like, thank goodness. So she drove me to Kmart. We searched on the interwebs. Yeah, I'm old. Okay, be nice. And we found one near me. I mean, we had to go for a little drive, but we didn't mind. We had a good chat there and back, but super fun. Kmart's awesome. We all know that. But anyway, so I am complete. And I say that, but I'll still go to the shop and go, I like that. That's cute. So we'll go, oh my God, stop. Well, I am actually stopping, because I have to get down to business now. I've got to get my portfolio going for my resin work, which I will show videos of resin work. Of actually resin, as in doing it, right? As in from scratch, so that you get to see the process, especially for those of you that have never seen it, because I've been doing it for, I guess, nearly 13 years now. I love it. I'm good at it. I know how to do it. I've mastered all the whole thing around it. Doesn't mean that mistakes don't happen. It's abstract art. But I will show you, because it's super cool. And just in case you like it and you want to get into it, always feel free when I do show one, let me know, because then I can actually give maybe a mini tutorial. Like, tell me, I need to know how to do this bit of it, or this bit was hard, because I've forgotten like where to start really with what the basics are, because it's just been so long and it's just so second nature to me now. So anyway, let's get into this though. So this is mini brands for anyone who's new, and this particular it's been a day. It's 3:59. Gosh, I need to release a video for you guys, and here I am blubbering on. Sorry, I'll do that as soon as I'm finished. I'm sorry. I'm terrible. Since I've been in hospital, that Nutella just warped my brain. and I just haven't felt. I'm actually starting to feel better, like yesterday, today, as in like a little bit more energy. But I've been sleeping in. And then again, my cat's been a little bit cheeky. He's been waking us up early hours in the morning. So he's obviously bored and going, hello, can everyone get out of bed? So we really need to work on this new flu, guys. Okay. Sir and I are working hard on that, like legit, because I think Sir Junior, Willow the cat, is rather lonely. He needs a friend because the chickens are, look, he looks after his flock and he looks after his fish, but in all fairness, that's not really a play friend. So he was in and out his tunnel. He brought us the snaky. He was desperate to wake us up. Anyway, this is the retro, and this is my favorite because I'm retro, okay? Born in 1974. Most of you going, oh, I wasn't even alive then. Shut up. Joking. Enjoy your youth. It's a very important part of life. Enjoy your youth. But then again, I wouldn't go back for anything, because the smarts you get just by living 50 years is just, you can't replace it. And I know some people say, but what about the youthfulness of how you look or whatever? Nah, it's not worth it. Like, I just prefer, I'm actually one of those people, there's a name for it. I learnt this in university, and I've seen it in like the pop psychology side of things too, in magazines or whatever. I'm attracted to intelligence, not to physics. That doesn't mean that I don't see like a fireman and just go, wow, I would like the calendar. It doesn't mean that doesn't exist. It just means that what I mean is I like intelligence, okay? I prefer an intelligent conversation. That's how I really, what moves me, okay, in more ways than just that, okay? But what I mean is, like, you know what I mean. Something that actually excites me about life is speaking to intelligent people, learning from others, because I get bored very easily in this noggin. So to me, learning things is like food. I enjoy it more than food because I have gastroparesis, many allergies to food. Food just doesn't motivate me anymore. As you can imagine, after recently, yeah. I've been paranoid with what I'm eating, trust me. Sir's even noticed. I'm very hesitant. But I had my first normal meal last night that I normally have. Had my safe meal. I was very happy afterwards. Like, I was literally clapping like I always do that. When I'm having my favourite food. Any other autistics out there? What's your stim? Mine's, I love my favourite food. So I must be well because I had my favourite food. my safe food. So anyway, let me put my sharp thing away because I can't be trusted. Sir's just in the other room at the moment, so let's not stress him out. So, Mini Brands Retro, don't forget that, if you, just in case you want what is in this bowl. What is in this bowl? Let's see. Oh, I love this one. See how much more you get? And they're all similar in price. There's no excuse, Mini Brands Fashion. Why are you more expensive? But then again, fashion is more expensive, isn't it, about in life in general? Anything that's fashionable, as in, my mum was a dressmaker, okay? I know. If something you put on doesn't look good, it's not always your body. Sometimes it's, if it hasn't been cut right, like this is a really good example. This is a nice nightie. It flatters my body because it's A-line. So it's nice here, it sucks in here, and then it flares out there. That's complementary to the female physique, right? That's what clothes meant to do. And then, of course, for a man, it's meant to accentuate their physique. So if it's well cut and whatever, that's what's good fashion. Always remember that. Oh my goodness. Right, now here's the possibilities. Ooh, I would like one of these. They look pretty trendy. A friend of mine's got one of them, and it is trendy. I've seen it in real life. Look at this. Oh, the possibilities. And on the back, there's more. So, in a minute. Now, you've got your rares, and you've got your, well, you got your legendary on this one. You've got your iconic. You got your luxury, ultra rare, rare. I think they just like to make you feel a bit special. And then you've got your commons. Where are you going?
Hello.
Say hi to the people.
I didn't want to disturb you. Hi,
They
people.
might miss you.
I don't miss me.
I told Cam that ours is coming on the 1st of
Thanks,
December
Cam.
from Perth because I'm a bit of a square bear and I
Your
have a
Christmas card.
tradition. I don't send Christmas cards till the 1st of December.
You have routine.
Routine.
You're clockwork.
But Cam's excited. I like his enthusiasm.
I love
He's
his
making me
enthusiasm.
motivated
Thanks
for
for the Christmas card.
Vlogmas.
Appreciate it, Cam.
I know, right? I feel very special,
Which
Cam.
one are you doing, by the way?
So this is the retro. This is your favourite.
This is my favourite. I
To
must
say
admit.
50 plus opportunities of iconic
So
stuff.
that's plus her age. You're
So-
50. I'm plus 50. I'm 54. Not counting.
He's 4 years older than me.
It's my era.
He's in May. I'm in May. He's 4 years older. He always will be.
Yeah, that's maths. That doesn't change.
I love it. I love it.
You twit. So how many have you got?
I
there?
just like being the youngest. It's a bit like for my
Oh,
brother and I.
never
I
been. She's
always
always the
love
youngest.
being the youngest. It's like, I'm the youngest.
Yeah,
Cool.
and she uses it well. Yeah.
I do. My brother knew that too. Anyway, one parcel.
One parcel.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? This one you get
I
lots.
do like retro.
2 parcels. 3.
I don't think you can beat the last retro
4.
that you did though with the
Fashion.
unique
5.
that you got.
5. Oh, from this one.
Yeah.
I told them my floppy disk is complete.
That's
I'm happy.
right.
It sounds so wrong,
I
doesn't
know.
it?
But you.
When
got
I was in
some of the
high
best.
school, you can imagine what we used to call that, right?
Yes.
Floppy starts with D.
Discs, yes.
Rude word. Us girls, teenage girls, you can imagine.
You're incorrigible. Or corruptible.
Computers 3.1, Windows 3.1. I was in year 8, thought it was super cool.
Yeah,
I'm such a dork.
indeed.
I was a real dork.
Well, come on, crack them open. I want to see what
All
you
right,
got,
let's
retro
go.
girl.
I'm going for one of the biggest. Oh, this could be a replica of one of the rare ones.
Rare.
Which is, guys, just to let you know, what are these top 3 ones? They're like really super duper.
No, so those 3 are common. You're talking about the ones on the other side. Legendary. Okay.
Oh, the Crayola is common.
Legendary, those
Is the
top 3.
Crayola common?
Crayola is a common.
I thought it was not.
Crayola
Well,
is
to
just
me-
a common.
To
Commoner.
me, it should be in the ultra.
You've already got your STP oil from the Iconics.
That's because of my grandfather.
Iconic brands.
He sent that from heaven.
Yeah. And you
Isn't he clever?
your luxuries, you got your Kodak and your floppy disk.
I did. I got my floppy disk.
From those
I did.
deluxe version. But then you've also got ultra. My God, you've got them all.
No, they like to make you feel special. They have legendary. They have iconic.
So it's a bit like vanity
They have
sizing.
ultra
in the
rare,
shops,
rare.
Isn't it? You know, I like vanity sizing. It makes me
Yeah,
feel good too.
it does make you feel good. I do appreciate it sometimes as well.
There's a psychology behind vanity.
Don't lean on
I'm
that.
sorry.
That makes my editing
I'm
harder.
holding myself up. I've got a sore back.
Do you
for
need
some
to
reason.
sit on a stool or you
I
happy
can come
to
see
go
if
off
you want
and
me to
do?
join me. I'm
It's
happy
up
to
to
join
you.
you.
He doesn't have to, does he, everyone?
I just didn't want to
I was
disturb your
inviting
flow,
you in.
your groove.
I am not in a flow.
I was going to take my beats
Well, I
off
was,
and
but
go and watch
I'm just doing.
SEAL Team,
Ooh,
which I started.
SEAL Team. Me, I'm sleuthing. Have you heard the latest on Gypsy Rose?
There's more?
Just the pregnancy thing, how it's just a scam. She's been keen to get pregnant from the day she walked out of that. prison.
I think she was keen
Okay?
before she walked out.
She's just manipulating man after man after man. And it's looking like Ken is really uncomfortable.
Oh.
He might be wanting out, but you know, baby's involved now. Not much chance, Ken. Sorry,
made a bad
Ken.
sense. Twice that
Shouldn't
one.
have like put it.
If you are interested in true
Anyway.
crime scenarios, we have got a
Look
few
at my
videos,
other videos.
that cover some
Check
of
out
the latest
people
true crime.
like Good Wives Network,
Yep.
Flawless Nina,
Mhm.
and Becca Scoops. Becca Scoops is
She's good actually, Becca Scoops. I
she's,
agree.
the way she's put it together. If you want to start there, and then you can go to Good Wives Network and all the other places, it'll make more sense to you. So start there.
Sleuthing
So I'm
on the
sleuthing. So
internet.
that's my job today. Resting, really.
You're resting up. You need to, young lady.
Ooh, I
You're
know,
being a busy
right?
girl.
Ooh. We've had this before. Beef stew.
It's a
Beef stew!
It's beef stew. It's
Sounds
a
really-
rare though.
Well, I've already got one though.
In all seriousness, there you go at the top.
But I've
it's
already
a
got one.
rare beef stew. Well, you're just a rare person. Bit like all your diagnoses that you've got so many rare diseases, but it's so common in you.
What
Just
is
rare
it?
to the rest of the population.
Well, maybe I could donate that one.
Indeed. Dinty, it's got your surname. It's actually you. It's called Dintymore. You're Daintymore. There you go. It's in the name. You're a big stew. So what comes in the can? You come in it. You probably fit in the can. There's so many jokes I could make aside of this. Anyway, things small 22Q.
Good things come in small packages.
Absolutely.
Is what my family told me.
And if you can, we could preserve you.
And when I was explaining that to Sir, what was I explaining it to you for? There was something about it, and I said, "Oh, that's right, the hurdles. You guys were there. You were there through that conversation." But anyway, hurdles and me.
Athletics, hurdles.
Okay.
We're talking about. You know,
I'm never going to
run,
grow.
meant to jump
It's
over.
not fair.
This one, run.
Everyone else,
around or
I
go
was
under.
up to here on them. All my peers in primary school.
Failed to thrive.
That's not
What do you mean
fair.
you failed to grow?
Lower the
Height.
hurdles. We can't. Well, you need to. So when I got to
That's
high
not
school,
making accommodations for people with small
they kept
sizes.
saying at high school, "Are you meant to be here? Why have I got the uniform on? Why am I here? You think my parents would send me to the wrong school and buy the wrong uniform? Are you
Actually,
stupid?"
Maybe they would.
And then it was like when I said, "Mm-mm," and he goes, "Well, will you put up a grade?" And I'm thinking, and I went,
3
"Mm-mm."
grades.
And I'm thinking, he thinks I'm smart. He must be really stupid.
Give it time to get to know it.
Because I'm not. I've
Honey.
got that too,
Darling,
haven't I?
that is a classic. Oh my God, that is iconic.
Have I got it or not?
No, you have, remember? STP oil
But I've
is
got
iconic.
it.
Look, it's up here.
But I don't need two.
You've got 2 iconics and 2 rares. That's incredible. How do you do this?
Two.
If anyone needs
Now I'm getting
a
frustrated.
spare iconic oil, just let us know in the comments and we
Yeah,
can
let us
ship
know
you
and
a
we'll give
iconic
it to you.
and an ultra rare and everything. How do you keep doing this?
It's actually very uneventful, anticlimactic, because it's like, I've got that.
But it's so important. It's
Oh my God.
oh God, not another one. Oh, you have got to be tripping me. Proof, okay? It's not a magic trick.
I've got
She's
two.
got 2.
Which means I've got 3.
3. She's got 3 of the iconics. You're not meant to get that many. They're meant to be so rare and hard and difficult to get. But no, you're hitting legendary status.
No, guess what I can do?
You started your
Hey,
own oil
car
company.
in heaven, I'm going to stack them up like you did. Oh, he had OCD. All the
You're no
smart
kidding. He's
plugs.
autistic. What do you expect?
Yeah, that's true. Forgot about that.
Where do you think it came from?
I
The
forgot
genetics.
about
It's
that.
all-
The quirky
it's-
kettles.
it's all
No,
the
it
genes.
wasn't quirky kettles. It's called autism.
A few years ago, well, Dyan's going for the next one.
I mean, there's a reason why. Am I allowed to say that my Air Force uncle was in the?
Secret Squirrel Club. Yes, he was.
Yeah, because he's smart, right?
Yeah.
He was a cool dude.
Air Force
Even though
Intelligence Department. Yeah, I get
Even
that.
though we would communicate
In this abstract way.
in Donald Duck.
It was code. No, literally, they would.
And you
in
know
Donald Duck.
what? We were so
It's an
bored in the
autistic thing.
conversations. This is when I'm an adult.
Yeah.
And we would sit there in family conversation. We've got a big family. And he'd sit there and because we're the ones that are the quieter ones and the thinkers. And
The
that.
thinkers.
And so
rather
we're
than
sitting
the
there.
Loud ones.
And
yeah.
I'd watch him do these experiments and he'd go,
Social.
but it would work on me. And then I'd look at my watch and he'd go, and then he'd wait for someone else. I did the whole thing. He did the yawn, the
Sorry.
watch.
I'm seeing if the
Right?
sympathetic
He'd
yawn
look
effect
out
would
the
be
window.
come through. Yeah.
He'd go, you know,
There's
he'd
very
do
interesting psychological experiments that you can do in activities with other people.
But
They're
yeah,
not
the
aware.
rest of the time it was Donald Duck's speech.
Yeah. So while you're looking at that, I was about to
Secret
say, a few years ago we started the exploration of genetics because genetics are the building blocks, obviously, of human beings and of life in
Neurodivergence
general.
is genetic.
But when you
guys.
understand it, we started the hard way around. We had to actually go
My
off and
son's
source
got it.
ourselves. So genetically, we went off and investigated with 23andME. It's just a online. You can actually think of it as more
actually,
ancestry
that
to
is
actually
a
look
cheap
at
way
your
to look into it.
historical connections and see where your family originate from. You know, what part of Europe or whatever they might come
but,
from.
what do you call it?
But the
Ancestry.
interesting part of 23andMe
Uh-huh.
is the data
You
that
can
comes
use
out of
that
it.
data.
Okay, it's a CSV file, so it's a comma separated value, or
We're not detectives, but we're pretty good.
it's a data
No,
file.
Someone
basically,
else
that you can
told us to do it.
export. Well, did some other research, and there's another program called Livewello, not sponsored or anything.
American.
Livewello.com.
Love you, Livewello.
You
Not
can
sponsored, but I love 'em.
import
Love
your
'em.
data file from 23andMe and other sort of ancestry type DNA sort of places.
Yeah, you can.
Because it's a genetic file. It's your genetic
And
blueprint, your
researchers.
personal genetic makeup.
They're all researchers
and when it
on
comes
there.
in with Livewello is interesting because it actually covers all the medical genetic data. This is a program used internationally.
Specific to you.
And scientists are actually collaborating with that data to actually do research to go, well, all these people over here have got this condition. What's the common makeup? So we come back to the building blocks, the genes, and go...
Isn't it the genes? Or
yeah,
is
it's the
it
genes.
chromosomes? No. It's genes, isn't it? It's the individual genes.
Yep, individual
Sorry,
genes.
guys. Chromosomes and genes.
Correct.
I still get
So we have
mixed
23
up.
pairs
Why?
of genes.
I did a
of
university med
chromosomes,
unit.
yeah. And you've got a chromosomal disorder which is called
22q11.2 deletion syndrome.
which means you're missing
my 22nd
a
arm, the top
micro-deletion.
bit, gone.
A little bit's missed.
God
Some
just
people can
went-
have duplication where
He
it's
just cut it
doubled, but
off.
you've got a deletion where
He
it's
just went
missing.
along with his scissors
Snip, snip.
and he just cut it off.
Bit
And
like
I'm
your
like,
hair. Snip,
my
snip,
God.
it's gone. But that means you're missing between 40 and 60 genes. Now, why is that important? Coming back to the gene or genetic research, those genes are the
It's
building
great
blocks.
to do that.
Every cell has those genes in it.
And
of
there's
course,
all
if you're
these
missing,
numbers and letters
what does it mean?
and all of
So come back
that.
to the story on this.
Combinations.
You don't have to go off and get the expensive, sometimes hard to get
that's
genetic
true.
tests done.
You can,
Go
you can
through the
use
route
the
of things like
scientists.
23andMe
Yeah.
into programs such as Livewello. Very, very inexpensive.
And guess what,
but it's
guys?
cutting edge.
No, but also
Leading.
you're adding
Leading.
yourself to their research.
Absolutely.
I'm in research at Murdoch University
Yep.
here in Western Australia.
Exactly, absolutely.
And that is fantastic on two conditions. I have a rare disease called Fast disease.
Multiple rare disease.
And I have like 22q syndrome, as you guys know. And I also have
Ehlers-Danlos.
Ehlers-Danlos.
Hypermobility.
So I'm like, yeah, you can have whatever you want, whatever you need.
Absolutely. So with the
future.
Murdoch research, where you're opening those, there are about 4,000 really rare, complex diseases, which they're still trying to struggle because a lot of it is a new age. They're new and emerging.
Pa!
No.
Pa is involved in my life
You tried the
today.
story, but absolutely.
got this as
We
well.
got this again. It's
Armour
the
oil.
Armour Oil spray. We got that the last time with the STP
Pa
oil.
Kettle, I know
Sending you messages.
about your mechanical engineering skills.
Yeah, it means that you need to go and clean the car and spray it
We
with the
just
Armour Oil
did that,
and top
Pa.
up the oil.
Okay,
We've done
we
that.
even got
It's all
new
good.
tyres, and you always used to praise me when you'd visit me in winter and go, "Good girl, winter tyres."
So going back to the Murdoch research and programs that Dyan's in,
Anyway,
they're looking at 4,000 rare
cute.
conditions, and with that, they're trying to find what's known as patch clamp technology.
Yes.
New and individuated
Fancy.
medicine for individuals, where the individual level is, to see, well, what are their specific genes and things that they're
I
missing,
don't have that
and what
one.
they can actually do about fixing, replacing, or inserting other medications that help those particular gene research. What
I
have you
haven't
got?
got that one.
Wow, that's okay. What
So
is
this
that one?
is
That's this one, which is another
raisins.
ultra rare. This is the sun-made raisins. It's
Well,
that
out
one
of all
there.
of them, at
it's in
least
the
I got some
ultra rare.
rares.
Again, you got two ultra rares and
But
two
look,
two iconics.
I'm going to donate the beef stew. I think I know someone that might want it,
Okay.
right? And then the oils and
Oils ain't oils.
because of Pa, I'm keeping them because I'm going to actually make a little miniature.
The Armour Oil is just a common, by the way, if you're interested in
I
that
don't
one.
care, but I'm going to put that with my other stuff because then it looks like I've got like a car shop like he did.
It does.
But this is super
Can we get
cool.
some cards to go with the
I
car
don't
shop?
have that. Well,
That would be really cool.
I'm working on it.
Yeah, little ones.
Like,
just little ones will be fine.
When we can get our
Yeah, no. We'll use the Armour Oil and we'll use that oil. in the
next
middle
choice
ones.
of car, we're going to get
So it was a few years
America.
ago that we took this pathway of
Has to
going,
be Toyota.
how do we actually
Hey, Lisa.
dig into Dyan's health conditions when there's so many of these individual segmented in isolation conditions. You know, she already knew she was autistic. She already knew that she was ADHD. She
Yeah.
knew that she had gut issues. She knew that she had autoimmune up the wazoo issues. She knew that she had a
Yes.
bad back. She had all these
Neck.
things
And neck.
separate.
My
And,
chiropractor did x-rays of my neck when I
Oh,
was
yeah.
late 20s,
Late
and he
20s, wasn't
said, like, you have a neck of a 50-year-old. And I said, well, I was a dancer, acrobat, did gymnastics, did a lot of dumb shit as a kid as an athlete. Probably screwed my neck because dancing in my day was a bit brutal on the
well,
neck.
isolations and ballistic stress in
just-
particular, yeah.
Well, just doing any of the tricks, any of those things is bad on your whole spine, your
Yeah.
feet, everything gets screwed up. And in those days, they didn't think of permanent damage in your. They didn't think of you when you were going to turn 50.
Do you know that there's a lot of autistics that actually do dancing?
I
as an art form?
bet.
And there's
'Cause
also a
it's
lot of people who've
copycatting.
got hypermobility.
It's just about copycatting, isn't
So
it?
conditions like EDS that go into those, gymnastics or
That's
dance.
what happened to me. I went to
because they've got the natural
calisthenics. That's where
flexibility.
I started. If you look up, it's Australian owned
Dance
thing.
sport.
There's not anywhere else, guys. So if you're not from Australia, you need to look up and look at Calisthenics Victoria's YouTube channel. That's where it shows you. It is a combination of ballet, dance, acrobats, gymnastics, all sorts of stuff, all put into one. And when I first went, I was 3 when I started. And because of my flexibility, they said to my mum, she must come back.
Well, that was funny
So
because
it's picked up immediately.
your 23andMe data, which went into Livewello, it actually said you've got all of these different types of hypermobility with Earl Stand loss. It also shouted with very large red indicators your autism massively.
I know,
and it
it's
showed the
told.
family size of where it
Yeah.
was coming from. And it's like,
Yeah.
let's place spot the autistic in the family.
Well, I know
as
which
a
side.
genetic
It'll be
condition.
my mum's side of the family. There's a lot of
There's a lot.
autistics
Just
there.
saying.
A lot.
A lot.
And I know for sure I
Yeah.
have a cousin who has ADHD.
Yeah. But it was very interesting
So
as us, as lay scientists, and we've both done obviously degree courses at university.
well, I've done psychology, so I know
Yeah.
of all these things.
Absolutely.
I've done behavioural interventions. I've done so many things through my social welfare. I know of these
But
things.
you've studied
I
the
had a
science and you're
child
great at research is what
when
I'm
our
saying.
son
And
was
the
being
research side of
diagnosed.
things
I
is
went-
what's important here. We're talking about the
Oh,
research side.
yeah.
And as a scientist, which is what psychology
Oh,
is all
yeah.
about, and you're actually into the
You've got to be able
research
to
component,
understand the science part
it
of it,
was
guys.
going through the data and those reports that
Yeah.
was, hey, look, over 90% of the conditions that you had
They're all related.
were all documented in this Livewello report.
It
And
was
it's like,
crazy.
that's what led us into going down to
80%
the hospital and saying,
of what
hey,
I
we need
already
to do
was-
some decent genetic testing, don't we?
Because 80% of what showed up in Livewello I already had been diagnosed
Yep.
with. And the other 20% was like, that matches my scans,
Tests.
symptoms,
Yep.
blood tests, whatever, right? So that's when I think, no offence, but offence, to the stupidity of Australia, that's when they kind of said, yeah, let's do genetic testing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, let's shall.
Yeah. Well,
Shall
actually,
we? Shall
funnily-
we?
Funnily enough, and look, again, I'm going to actually acknowledge this. It is actually new age, cutting edge, bleeding edge. It's so new that I had to actually sit down with
is it
several.
though?
But look
Not really.
Let's take a step back nicely. These doctors who've gone through doctor school.
Okay, but there's
medical
about
school
10 years of
ago.
it. There's about 10 years of it.
I know
at
it's not that new,
least.
but I had to
We've
sit
had
down with several
geneticists for a
doctors
while.
and actually teach them the program, the
I'd
data,
love to
the genetic
know-
information, and to explain it all.
Well, I'd love to know how long we have had genetics departments in
Oh, yeah.
Australia, in Western
Genetics is
Australia.
another
When
old
did it
thing.
begin, I wonder?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'd love to pick up the phone to my geneticist and go, I'm sorry, I know it's a dumb question, but like,
Mm-hmm.
when did this clinic first start? Like, whenever was the first genetic clinic in WA
Mm-hmm.
for the public? Let me know.
Sure. But you
I'd
know
love
what?
to know.
Again, in context, these things may have been around
Yeah.
for multiple decades, but the key
They
thing around it,
used to diagnose different ways.
and it was also very basic back then.
Facial,
They did have all the
head
information.
size.
They're still researching now to put all the pieces of the building blocks together
Yeah.
to say, hey, if you've got these symptoms and these particular genes that might be broken or
Look at
missing,
this, look at that. Yeah.
wow, let's see
It's
what
like,
correlates
it's
together.
almost like a roadmap.
it is a roadmap,
It is
actually.
a roadmap. And
interactive
if you
roadmap.
don't use it, and that's why, look, it doesn't matter how poor you are. Like we've just said, you just need 23andMe.
Yeah, it's a cheap man's solution.
Livewello
as
is
a pathway.
also even cheaper, way cheaper.
Yep.
You've got reports that will be spat back out at you. Of course, you're going to have to consult with doctors
course.
as well. You don't just use just
But
that.
you're then informed
You
to be
then,
able to have
because
those
then the doctors can
conversations.
go, interesting, and it all just links and leads and to what you've got,
It helps
what
them to
you
do
specifically
tests
have
that
got.
they can do
But
locally.
of course, this is only to people that look. This is only for people that literally have unexplained medical problems going on. They're frustrated. They've been diagnosed. Like my issues were, I've been diagnosed with so many different things. It was getting on my nerves. I wanted to like work out what it really
the why.
was, what the why was, that everything
and
in my
therefore,
body was breaking.
the what you can do about
And
it.
it all came boom to the 22q.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the answer for every symptom that I have. It
Every
actually
symptom.
comes under 22q.
And it's actually about 180, 185
It's not really
different
a mystery,
symptoms
is it?
that actually come under 22q, Dyan specific
easy.
condition. And she's got a damn lot of them, to be honest. You're actually the picture book of what that concept that
I am.
22Q happens to
I'm a
actually be.
poster child of
The poster child, that's the word I was
22Q.
trying to think of. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
funny about that one. But we'll discover
Yeah.
more about. But do look into programs such as 23andME, the genetics program. Look at
And
programs like
Livewello.
Livewello to be able to import your data from any genetic program to be able to get the cutting edge research.
And your ancestry's fun.
Ancestry's really cool.
Ancestry's fun.
Yep.
Didn't realise that I was such a purebred.
Related to the royals, apparently. And Marie Antoinette, off with her head.
She's a royal.
That's
It
what I'm saying.
started in France and then it went through to England.
Don't forget the Germans. There's a lot of royalty in Germany.
Well, I do have a German great-grandmother.
Yeah. And then on to the Greeks.
But my nana, I swear, I'm sure her parents are from Poland.
Mm.
From my mum's side. Well, we had
It is
three.
interesting
We had
joining
three
the
family
dots.
members in the prison camps, guys. Basically,
Yeah.
so the Second World War and all of that crap really affected my family because even just listening to the stories as a child, it's actually quite upsetting when you
Yeah.
grow up and you look
History.
at those stories and you go, oh. And my poor nana, her mum died of a brain tumour when she was 10.
Mm.
So my nana was without a mum from 10 years old.
Yeah.
That is pretty significant. And I wonder why the brain tumour was there.
True.
World War II, I'd say.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Anyway, just my theory.
Hmm.
This is just for entertainment purposes only.
So, your collection today of
Don't
retros.
sue me, Germans. I'm joking. I am part German.
That's it.
11
Hi,
point
Jessica
something
from
percent.
Germany. We love
Hi,
you.
Jessica.
Haven't seen you for a while.
I hope I get to visit because we will check you out, won't we? We'll
I know,
pop
I'm
in and
working
say,
on my-
Hi, Jessica. We're coming to
Sie
visit.
Deutscht. I'm trying to work on my language skills.
I need the Oktoberfest cute dress. That's what I want to get.
Sauerkraut and beer.
The pretty dress.
I know,
and then
right?
We can go to the city and drink beer
Oktoberfest.
out of the big mugs.
Off we
Oh,
train.
they'd look big on me, wouldn't they?
They would actually. So, are you happy with your collection of retros?
Well,
Except for the can
I
of.
think this is like a par sign,
Yep.
which is like from my guardian angels. I appreciate that.
Some stew.
This one I'm going to share with someone because it's rare and I've already got one. I don't need a second one.
Okay.
Maybe she'll like it. And also, I haven't got the raisins and you said that was a very special one.
That's a rare as well.
So I'm happy with
Ultra
that.
rare, I
I
think,
don't
yeah.
have that.
Well, there
So
you
I'm prepping.
One small box at a time. Indeed.
Do you
And
think
your
that'll
collection is continuing to grow.
Keep me going.
I don't. Not many calories in that one. No.
So anyway, that was Mini Brands Retro.
That's pretty cool. I do like the ones that go. And I do.
I do like it. Like it feels
You
a little
should-
unreal.
I
It feels
know.
real.
I know. Like
It feels
squirt,
real.
squirt, wax on, wax off. We'll polish
Ooh,
you
I
up.
feel nice and shiny. You just
Oh,
made
look,
me
you can-
nice and
You're
shiny.
going to save $2 on this, apparently. Cool.
How?
I love Armorel. It's actually one of the good things that
I wonder
we've
if I
seen
should
for
take it
years.
into the shops. Go to this is an Australian car shop.
Hmm.
Go to Super Cheap.
Super cheap order.
Hey guys, it says like what is it? $2 off.
$2 off.
$2 off.
Yeah.
What do I get? $2 off. I got this.
Scan it.
It says it.
It's in the barcode.
ACCC.
Wow.
That's the Australian Consumer Council,
Corruption.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyways,
that was it.
that was the retro. Guys, give us a big thumbs up. If you
Thank
have comments,
you.
questions, ideas, and suggestions, leave them below as you always do. And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share our channel. Let other people know. If you want to know more information about Livewello, about genetics,
Let us know.
about our journey with 23andMe, hey, shout us up in the comments.
Ancestry's
and we're
fun.
happy to do that because
Just
you know what?
ancestry
Huge
alone
amounts
is
of
fun,
information.
isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Just
We've had to become our own scientists.
look at me. I'm from Cyprus by
Mhm.
looks,
Mhm.
even though it's only 2-something%. But look at my looks. I would not have known that without 23andMe.
Absolutely.
It's cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, guys. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye for now.
I
I got it. No, you got it. You got it. I got it. No, you got it. I got it. You got it. Oh my God.